I'm joined by a very special guest, Mr. H.D. Kumaraswamy, the senior leader of the JDS, one of the key players going into these Karnataka elections. Thanks, sir, very much for being with us. Firstly, your reaction to the news, in a sense of the day. Rahul Gandhi, in an act of defiance, says that he's going to hold a rally in Kolar. That is the place where he got into so many troubles. He could be jailed for up to 2 years. Your thoughts on that, sir?
No, all national parties, already they started their campaigning in Karnataka from last 1 month. Even BJP, Honorable Prime Minister and Honorable Home Minister, they also regularly visiting Karnataka and campaigning for the party. As usual, Rahul Gandhi also is coming to Karnataka on 5th. I heard from the news media friends. But these are all natural courses, all leaders will come. I'm not bothered about who will come here to campaign for their parties. Whatever my responsibility is there, for that actually I am looking after.
All right, not bothered about that big announcement by Rahul Gandhi there. Let's talk a little bit more about the Congress. The Karnataka Congress chief D.K. Shivkumar was seen showering currency notes on a crowd during a roadshow. I think it was yesterday. Again, is this at one level what politics in Karnataka, the election campaign is going to be? Money being showered besides a whole lot of other things. Your reaction to that?
These are all actually these senior leaders, how to behave in the public. At least common sense, if it is not there, then unnecessarily this kind of embarrassment, they have to, actually because of their fault, they have to face it.
Now, just talking again about Mr. Shivkumar, I mean, he's seen to be a possible chief ministerial candidate of the Congress. He's been campaigning extensively in Mandya, which is, a stronghold of the powerful Vokaliga community that you represent. So therefore, is that an area of concern? The Congress, particularly Mr. Shivkumar, in the Mandya region, making inroads into your core base?
I know Congress friends, they try to disturb the stronghold of JDS areas. Not only Congress friends, even BJP also, they are trying to disturb JDS strength in those areas. But according to me, our whatever old Mysore area, people are totally solidly they supporting JDS. Whoever going to express their views about to demolish or to weaken our strength in that area, people will not going to oblige those words who these two national parties trying to destabilize our strength in those areas.
Sir, the Karnataka Cabinet's decision to remove 4% reservations in jobs in educational institutions for Muslims under the OBC quota, then shifting them to a different pool. Some would say that, that's a fairly decisive attempt by the BJP to build on a Hindutva narrative. Do you believe that Hindutva narrative, which is what the BJP will be pushing, is something that that might actually be a huge threat, not just for you, the Congress as well, that's dominant?
In Karnataka, about the Hindutva issue, if they trying to introduce forcibly, it will not going to affect on the voters. Whatever decision taken by this government previous 2-3 days back about the reservation issues, that is only to bring controversy between Veershaiva and Vakaliga community and Muslim community. For that actually I congratulate Muslim community. They protesting this your reservation issue with patiently. I congratulate them. They have not given any scope for any controversy or any in between these communities to disturb the day-to-day life.
Sure.
Because these BJP friends, they wanted to create controversy by abolishing 4% reservation what now these minorities are getting. For that actually they are removing that 4% and distributing those 4% to Veershaiva and Vakaligas. Their main intention was to disturb the Sarva Jananga Shantiya Tota of Kuempu in Karnataka. In that actually they failed.
Do you, but still, sir, I mean, just to talk about the BJP's, Hindutva narrative, do you believe that polarizing issues such as, from a national level, the entire issue of Veer Savarkar in Karnataka, the issue of Tipu, the issue of wearing hijab in educational institutions, that'll have a key, it'll be key factors in the Karnataka election?
In Karnataka, whether Savarkar issue or Tipu issue, nobody will bother. I know actually several times these BJP friends, even running the government from last 3 years, they are not giving any good administration. Even regarding development work also, they forgotten. They only raising these kind of silly issues to disturb the communities. For that actually they are trying from last 3 years, but it will not going to affect on the common man, and they will going to fail by bringing these kind of issues in the mainstream, and for that Karnataka's will going to teach a lesson to these BJP friends.
Mr. Kumaraswamy, in 2018, you'd come to power with the Congress, and then, of course, there was disaster for that political formation. There were dissenters within the formation. They crossed over to the BJP. The BJP came to power. Just talking about the JDS now, because you aren't with the Congress presently, do you think you can keep your flock together, particularly in the context of a close election, if it boils down to that?
Here in this election, our party's main goal is to reach 123 by the blessing of the Kannadigas and to form the government on our own. Several developments took place from last 3.5 years. How this BJP friends run the government, how the people are very much disgusted about the BJP's performance in Karnataka. On that context, I will tell you, people badly needed regional party in this election in Karnataka.
But sir, do you foresee a post-poll alliance with the Congress? You've allied with them in the past.
That question will not arise. This time we will fight election on our own, and we will going to form the government on our own with the blessing of Kannadigas.
So we'll wait for the results before we ask you that question again. Sir, in I think it was December, Mr. Devegowda had praised the Home Minister, Amit Shah, calling him active and brilliant. How would you respond to those who say that while you've been close to the Congress in the past, it's not that you're necessarily very distant from the BJP? I ask this in a potential context of a close election.
We are again, both the parties, national parties, we are fighting against them. What Devegowda praise about the Home Minister in Mandya, in Milk Federation function, for that actually he has given a certificate for Devegowda. That he is in the public meeting of BJP, he given a certificate to Devegowda and Janata Dal, that ATM of Karnataka. That is the certificate given by this Honorable Home Minister. How Devegowda actually praised the Home Minister, for that actually what actually certificate he has given to Devegowda, everybody laughing about Home Minister's attitude.
Sir, are you encouraged by the fact that no incumbent government has returned to power since 1985 in Karnataka?
Definitely, yes. Exactly. Even 1989, 1999, then 2004, then 2013, people are fed up with the government who have failed in their duties. For that actually they have changed the system. Same thing will happen now also in this election.
So, Mr. Kumaraswamy, the flip side of looking at that is that no chief minister has actually completed 2 full terms since the 1980s. So even if you do come to power, you don't end up retaining it. Is that also not a concern for you? I mean, you can say the question is premature, but it is a reality, it appears, in Karnataka politics for the last 30 years.
No, several problem is there, I will agree. In Karnataka, people are very much intelligent. How they have to take the decision with silently, they will take their own decisions. That's why actually here in Karnataka, several leaders who run the government, whatever they themselves they praising that we have done a good, marvelous job, whatever they given publicity, people ultimately they decide that they will give the marks, how much that government's performance. On that basis, they decide to choose next systems in this democracy.
So there are many who would say, and it's statistically relevant, that despite whatever issue that all of you raise, whether it's the issue of, for example, corruption in Karnataka, which is an important election theme, or for the BJP, the entire issue of Hindutva, it is caste arithmetic which will determine the outcome of this election. Do you believe that, I do realize that among the Vocaligas, the JDS is dominant, but do you see a threat from, say, the Congress, which has a strong following among the Ahindas, in making inroads in the Vocaliga vote bank?
Whatever caste politics is actually trying to get the benefit by these Congress friends, they will not achieve in this caste system. Whatever OBC issue, whatever Vocaliga issue, people are intelligent here. That's why I'm telling you, Congress real ground reality strength, they can't cross 75-80 seats. According to me, from last 10-15 years political development analysis, if we predict Congress real strength is only 75 seats. If with very hard work and all unitedly, if they fought, they may reach 70-75 seats. That's all.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir, for being with us. H.D. Kumaraswamy, the former Chief Minister of Karnataka over there.